Once upon a time, in a bustling town filled with curious kids, lived a brother and sister named Max and Maya. Max loved building incredible towers with blocks, soaring through imaginary skies with paper airplanes, and digging for buried treasures in the sandbox. Maya, on the other hand, preferred quieter pursuits. She loved arranging colorful pebbles into patterns, getting lost in picture books filled with fantastical creatures, and putting on elaborate puppet shows for the neighborhood ants. One sunny afternoon, Max was building a magnificent castle when a single, wobbly block made the whole thing come tumbling down. Max groaned in frustration. "This is impossible. How will I ever build a proper castle if these blocks keep falling?" he cried. Just then, Maya skipped over, her arms full of colorful rocks. "Maybe," she suggested with a smile, "if you knew a little bit more about shapes and sizes, you could build a stronger castle." Max tilted his head. "Shapes and sizes? How does that help?" Maya grinned. "Think about it. The tall, thin towers need wider blocks at the bottom for support. And an arch needs perfectly curved rocks to hold it up." Intrigued, Max listened as Maya explained all about different shapes, circles, squares, triangles, and how they fit together to make strong structures. Together, they rebuilt the castle, this time with a sturdy base and balanced proportions. It soared higher than ever before. Later that day, Maya was putting on her puppet show when disaster struck. The string holding her brave night puppet snapped, sending it tumbling into the dirt. Maya pouted, tears welling up in her eyes. Seeing his sister's sadness, Max came over with a mischievous glint in his eye. "Hey," he said, "remember that time I learned about knots from that sailing book? Maybe you could use a special knot to tie those strings together." Maya's eyes widened. She rummaged through her box of scraps and found a sturdy piece of yarn. Max, with his newfound knowledge of knots, carefully tied it to the puppet's string, creating a secure and invisible hold. The show went on, even better than before. From that day on, Max and Maya understood the importance of learning. Studying wasn't just about boring books and tests, it was about unlocking amazing skills. With knowledge about shapes and sizes, Max could build magnificent structures. With knowledge of knots, Maya could bring her puppet shows to life. Studying opened doors to countless possibilities, like building the tallest castle or creating the most captivating puppet show the town had ever seen. And so, Max and Maya continued to explore, to learn, and to create, their imaginations fueled by the magic of knowledge.